Hey everyone, and welcome to your third trimester video. I'm here with my dear friend Hyla, and she is in her third trimester, and so we're going to focus on a practice today that is mostly nurturing for mama. We are going to connect to strengthening the legs, but only so that we can find a little bit of cool and calm amidst that strength. So as we near a delivery date, we want to connect to this balance with the breath, balancing kind of the strength of the lower body with a grace and openness of the chest, of the hips, and just a soft energy as we enter in, hopefully with confidence and lots of love. So that said, thank you for being here with me, Hyla. We're gonna do this practice together. Again, connecting to the breath and just blanketing the body in love as we near your date.
Which is very near.
So exciting. Okay, so we're gonna come into a nice cross-legged position, which we're at here. Feel free to lift the hips up on a towel or a blanket if you're feeling a little collapsed in the heart. But Hyla looks open and beautiful, and I'm gonna join her here with my palms on the knees or the thighs, anywhere that feels comfortable, my friends. And we'll just sit up nice and tall, and we'll close the eyes, and we will relax the jaw. We take a moment here to just arrive on the mat, accepting this opportunity to connect to ourselves and the baby, but also perhaps choosing to enjoy this opportunity to work on yourself, to check in with the body, strengthen and nurture yourself and this time with yourself and baby. Because we know that as soon as baby comes, your time alone will shift beautifully. So if you have a lot on your mind or a lot on your plate, which chances are you do, I invite you to take a deep breath in here right now. And as you exhale, arrive. Notice your breath. And we're going to connect to the breath as a tool, something that will allow us to connect to baby, connect to our bodies, opening our minds, our hearts, and our hips in this practice to a nurturing experience. As with any practice, but especially here in the third trimester, listen to your body. Take breaks as you need. And Hyla, you and I are going to begin to deepen the breath. See if we can extend the inhale and extend the exhale, making it a little bit longer, a little bit smoother. So especially busy, talented, beautiful women as Hyla, and chances are you are experiencing the same thing. You have a lot going on as you prepare for your due date. And you're a busy woman, so this is prime time for love. This is a prime time to really slow it down. And I just want to note that this can be very challenging to just kind of pull back on the reins a little bit so that you can let go and release into this practice. So if you're finding it difficult to tap into the breath right now, we're right there with you, and we're going to keep at it. And to help, we're just going to add a couple counts. So we're going to start small. We'll inhale for 2, exhale for 2, and we'll gradually grow up to 5. So here we go. Ready? We'll inhale in, exhale, release, and inhale for 2. Inhale 1, 2, exhale 1, 2. Again, inhale 1, 2, exhale 1, 2. Keep it going. Inhale softly. 1, 2. Full exhale. 1, 2. Gorgeous. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2. Extending to 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Full exhale. 1, 2, 3. Yes, awesome. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, counting in your head. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, and 3. Exhale. 1, 2. Release. Sipping in. 1, 2, 3. Long exhale. 1, 2, 3. Slowly moving to 4. We inhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Full exhale. 1, 2, 3. Release. 1, 2. Sipping the air in and exhale. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Release. 2, 3, and 4. Last round up to 5. Let's see if we can do it. Inhale, deep breath. 2, 3, 4. Last breath. 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pushing the air out. Awesome work. Keep going. Inhale, deep breath. 2, 3, 4. Sip it in. 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Soften the breath. Let it go. So take a moment now to just let the breath return back to its natural rhythm, natural flow. Then we'll slowly draw the hands to baby. And we smile. Inhale, lots of love in. Exhale, lots of love out. I invite you here, if you like, to just set a little intention. Write a little love note to baby. Just a quiet moment here to connect to something positive that will serve you here in your practice, in this present moment here. And then once we have our love note to baby or our little intention, it can even just be one word if you're feeling a little monkey mind today and can't quite articulate what you are feeling. You can just find one word that might serve you here. And when you have it, we'll infuse that love note with a nice deep breath in. And then exhale again, softly release the fingertips to the tops of the thighs or the knees, whatever feels good, my friend. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Doing good? All right, so we're gonna check in with the neck here. Nice and slow circles. So obviously we're gonna avoid those like 80s neck rolls that we used to do another time. And come into a much softer, so we're kind of just setting the tone for our practice and perhaps how you might move for the rest of your day. Working out any kinks in the neck, letting the jaw relax. You can even let the lips part. It's just us gals here, so we can really just let it go. Thank God. And reversing your circle if you haven't already, and just noticing any kinks and any sounds that might come up in the shoulders and the neck here. Beautiful. Then we'll bring the head back to center stillness, and we're just going to begin to move gently through the spine. So this isn't that big carving motion that we're actually used to in our regular hatha yoga practice. This is really soft, almost like your torso's in water. And what we're doing, and you can close your eyes too once you kind of feel comfortable here, is really bringing awareness to the spine. So especially in the last trimester here, we don't want to forget about this beautiful line that's holding up the torso and all its extra weight right now. Such a kind spine. And so it might mean moving in the neck again here. It might be rocking a little back and forth, getting a nice little booty massage here too. And yeah, maybe it's gentle circles, keeping, of course, soft in the belly and relaxed in the shoulders. So we get this kind of seaweed-like motion going on here that'll look and feel, of course, a little different for everyone, depending on how you're feeling in your body today and maybe what your practice was like before. And that's a great note as we move throughout the practice. And Hyla and I have already talked about this a bit today, is, you know, really meeting where you are today and opening yourself up to a new experience every day, listening to your body. Because you kind of have to, right? It's talking, body is talking to you. Okay, so a couple moments here in the seaweed. And then we'll come back to center again. We'll take a deep breath in once you arrive, in through the nose, and go ahead and blow it out through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale, blow it out through the mouth. Beautiful. Last time, just like that. Inhale. Cool. We'll release the fingertips gently out to the side, nice and soft. Everything's soft like seaweed here today until we get up on our feet, and then we'll connect to some strength as we open the hips. So right palm or fingertips are going to come to the earth. Left fingertips reach up and over as we come into a side body stretch. No need to crank here, ladies. Keep it nice and soft. So we find a little bit of organic movement here, maybe pulsing. So we have other poses here today to open up through the torso and the side body, open up through the heart. So keep it nice and gentle. Gorgeous, Hyla. Really keeping that left shoulder down and an awareness in the chest and heart as she pulses here. You can also find a little tiny movement up and down. But again, listen to your body and keep an awareness in the head and neck. We'll just breathe here gently. Gorgeous, beautiful. Wiggling the fingertips, that wrist, if that feels good. And our breath is really the connector here. We're going to want to have this sweet, sweet, almost burgeoning relationship with the breath as we enter that due date and beyond that, right? Using the breath as a little me time. Okay, cool. So we'll gently release back to center, and whenever you're ready, Hyla, taking it to the other side. So this is also something we can do in a chair or on the couch. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss. In a house or with a mouse. Just creating a little bit of space, letting the hips relax here and the heart open. Keep coming back to the breath. The breath is like taking that sip of cool water, that first sip of tea, that first squeeze of the shoulders. It really can be a really lovely gesture of self-love as we inhale deeply and exhale completely. Cool. We'll melt it back to center. Take a deep breath in, draw the palms together at the heart. And exhale, release, palms behind. So this is a good one here. We extend the legs out long, nice and easy breezy and beautiful. Clever girl. Thank you. You can tell Hyla and I are made of the same cloth. Okay, so here, a couple things. We have a little bit of awareness of the pelvis as we point and flex the feet. And this might be just a little more noticeable in me because my belly is just slightly smaller. So I'm just going to exaggerate this just so you can see a little bit here. Just a little bit of movement and awareness of the pelvis. And then pointing and flexing the feet. So Hyla said her calves are actually doing great, but maybe your calves are getting a little tight. Ankle's a little swollen, so this is nice here. Then we're going to take all of our awareness over to that right ankle and just begin to rotate it one way and then the other. Heel can stay on the earth. We might even windshield wiper that foot. Keep it nice and soft. So the mentality here is different than your normal Hatha yoga practice, ladies, right? Less is good. And then we'll switch awareness over to the left foot. Still breathing here, keeping the chest, happy, open heart. Cool. Then we'll take a deep breath in through the nose. This is odd at first. Exhale, we're going to blow the lips like this. Hey-o, whoa. Inhale in, exhale. 2 more just like that. Inhale. And last one, relax your body. Inhale. Awesome. We walk the fingertips, palms up. And we're going to come into this butterfly again later, but let's go ahead and sneak it one in here now. Might as well get your money's worth as we draw the soles of the feet together. If your hips are lifted up on a towel here, that might be good. Or otherwise, you can take your blankie off here as we grab the ankles and sit up nice and tall. Hyla's interlacing fingertips around the toes. So we have lots of options here. You can also take your thumbs to the arches of the foot here and give yourself a little massage. And then we're not going to forward fold here, but we're going to just take our gaze to the right, lengthening through the neck. And then through center, breathing deep, take it to the left. Stretch to the neck. And back to center. Then we take a deep breath in again, smile. And we take our time transitioning to all fours. As we do this, of course, we also, just want to be aware of our breath as we move in and out of things. Also really mindful of the joints, but also I just think it's an energetic thing of giving yourself permission to move unhurried and unrushed here. We come to tabletop position. So instead of doing cat-cow here, we're going to do cow to table. Which I'm a vegetarian, so I don't do no cow to table, but you probably do and should at this point. Everyone's different anyway. That's for lady talk. So I'll stop talking, Hyla, and let's do this. Inhale. We look forward. Rather than stretching the belly like we would in a normal cat-cow, we're really just wanting to open the heart. So you can press into the knuckles a little bit, open the chest, the neck, and then exhale to table. Inhale, gentle rock forward. Gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful. And exhale to table. And inhale, heart radiates forward, we breathe. And exhale, soften the pelvis as we come to table. And 2 more, inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale, heart shines forward. And exhale to table. Curl the toes under. And just a gentle rocking back of the hips. Okay, so just very gentle here. You can come up onto the fingertips. We're just going to stretch the feet here. So really press into your toes. Just a little bonus for the feet. Sweet feet. Awesome. Then we'll come back to the palms if you're on the fingertips. And we're going to transition to standing. So take your time, mama. We walk the knees to center. All right, so we're going to move nice and slow now to standing. Again, unhurried, unrushed. Relishing each moment here on the mat. It's a chance to just kind of honor your awesome, amazing body, And then we'll come to a nice wide stance here. So we're not coming to the traditional wide-legged, we're actually really drawing the heels in and then, turning the toes out for a little more stability. Then hands are going to come to the belly as we press into the heels, stand up nice and tall. And then keeping the legs straight, we're going to drop the fingertips down and inhale, reach the arms up. Just connecting to the breath again here, Hyla. Deep breath in. Let's not bend the knees just yet. Exhale, rain the fingertips down. Opening up the armpit, chest, and the shoulders. Gorgeous. We inhale, reach it up. And exhale, keep it soft, rain it down. Gonna be doing a lot of that. Rain, spiders. Inhale, reach it up. People not from the US just were like, what? Rain and spiders?
Is that how you raise your children?
And one more here. And we exhale, release. Cool, just like we did with the ankles here, we're gonna do the wrists just a little bit. So have a little fun, my friends. Stretching the palms wide, clenching the fists, rotating the wrists one way then the other, popping the fingers. I can't do that. And then we're gonna bring it up to the elbows, and then we'll bring it to the shoulders. Nice. And really, truly, like, this is what it's about for me. Like, I don't think a lot of prenatal third trimester videos are doing this, but like, this is what it's about, you know? It's like really just connecting to the body. It's really kind of breath is more important than the asana, so, or the shape. So here we kind of set the tone for our practice, and again, hopefully for the rest of our day, that we're going to listen to our body and move in a way that feels good. I invite you to stay connected to the breath here. And then we'll release the seaweed, arms down, and hands will come to belly once again. Cool, so now we're gonna bring a little bit of engaging qualities to the lower body, opening the hips and strengthening those legs. As we do that, I invite Hyla and I invite you to just stay with the breath and keep this sense of calm or ease. So as we become a little more heated and challenged, how can we stay open in the chest, soft in the shoulders, and keep this quality of just breath control as we move without? So let's see what happens. Nice and gentle here. We inhale, reach the fingertips up just like we did before. Legs are straight. Now this time we're gonna bend the knees and bring hands to belly as we come into this goddess pose variation here. So this will be a little different for everyone. If you had more physical practice before, maybe you go a little bit lower, and maybe you mix and match in between, experimenting with how low do you go. All right, we'll take one more breath here. Then we're gonna find a soft flow. So we inhale, straighten the legs, press into your feet, my friend, reach up. And exhale, bending the knees, we sink down, hands to babe. Cool, inhale, reach up, take up space, own it, girl. And exhale, floating the fingertips down, shoulders relaxed, take your time, beautiful tempo here, hands to babe. Here we go, inhale, reaching it up. Soft fingertips, full breath. And find your breath here, my friend, as we exhale, sink deep. Strong mama. Inhale, reaching it up, taking up space, find your breath. And exhale, sinking deep. We're gonna do one more of these. Nice, open in the shoulders, open in the chest and heart. We reach it up. Maybe this time the fingertips kiss overhead, maybe not. And exhale, floating it down. Now this time we're gonna hang here for a couple breaths. So again, we can rise up if we need to. If we're starting to feel a little unstable, we wanna be really mindful of those joints. But if you're feeling like you want to dig a little deeper, then you might bend the knees just slightly more here, really connecting to the muscle of the legs, while also keeping a beautiful softness, gorgeous in the upper body, all right? We connect to babe here. Remember your love letter, your intention. Breathe, 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 breathe. Challenging posture here in goddess, but very beautiful. Awesome. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We let it go. Cool. Awesome, beautiful work here. Okay, so we're gonna stick with these standing postures and then we'll take it back down to the ground to be nice and connected to the earth. So we're gonna take the right toes out here, nice and slow, moving really slow into this warrior two variation. And then we're gonna turn the left toes in. And Hyla and I talked about doing this on a chair if you're needing a little more stability, if you're craving that, and maybe we'll do that or talk about that further in a lady talk. But for now, we're going to straighten both legs and inhale, extend the arms out left to right. Keep this openness in the heart and chest. And exhale, we're gonna bring the hands to the belly as we bend that knee. Now your front knee might not come over the front ankle like your normal warrior two. We're not in our normal warrior two, so just keep a soft bend. Again, really mindful of that knee joint. Great, then we inhale, straighten the leg, find your breath. Extend, maybe take the focus out beyond your right fingertips, and exhale, hands to babe. Maybe chin to chest. Inhale, we move, straightening the front leg, soft shoulders, open heart, and nice and slow exhale, bending that front knee softly. Hands to belly. Inhale, extension. Exhale, loving embrace in, and really press into that right pinky toe just to make sure that front knee is protected here. Great, we inhale, continue. And exhale, floating back in. Nice and slow, inhale, seaweed arms. A softness, a suppleness here as we exhale. Hands to babe. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Strong focus out. Exhale. Soft focus in. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Nice and slow. Inhale, straighten front leg. And we'll turn the right toes in and just make sure we feel nice and stable here, walking the heels, and if we need a little more room. Cool, so we're gonna take a forward fold here. I'm gonna bring Hyla her blocks. And I shall grab mine. And if you don't have 2 blocks, you might skip this or you might do this at the wall. Just a little lower back release with support. And check it out. Let me know if this doesn't feel good. So we're gonna take the hands to the blocks. We're gonna breathe into the backs of the legs. Breathe into that upper back body. Now we're keeping a little bit of a mindfulness in the head and neck rather than just letting it go here. And we breathe here, pressing away from the blocks. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathing into the lower back body. And maybe even keeping a soft bend in the knees. Gorgeous breath, my friend. One more breath cycle here, we got this. To come out of this fold, we press into all 4 corners of the feet. The feet, draw the right hand to the waistline, then left hand to the waistline. Keep pressing into the feet, and then rise up. Cool. Woo. You good? All right, I'm gonna move your blocks to the side, and then we're gonna take our warrior series. I'm so OCD. I'm so ACD prenatal yoga. We'll take our warriors to the left side. So beautiful. We're turning the left toes now towards the front edge of the mat, coming onto the outer edge of that back foot. We'll go ahead and straighten the legs, and whenever you're ready, Hyla, extending the arms left to right. On an exhale, bend that front knee, and we sink into our warrior. So warrior is strong, bold, confident as we head into the next stage of our lives. We connect to baby here, and so Hyla's knee is beautifully stacked over her front ankle, but my friends, remember, we don't have to come to this particular shape. In fact, don't sacrifice your breath for anything here. Breathe deep, and even if it's just a soft bend in the knee here, that's fine, that's good. All right, inhale, straighten both legs, extend the arms. Exhale, we sink in. Hands to babe. Gorgeous. Inhale, extend. Long, beautiful neck. Gorgeous. Exhale, soften the wrists as we come in. We'll keep it moving with the breath. Inhale, extend. Press into your feet. Exhale. Inhale, soften the shoulders. Extend. And exhale. So let's integrate the neck here a little bit. We inhale, look past your left fingertips. Gorgeous. Exhale, maybe drawing chin to chest. Send your gaze down to babe. Connect. Beautiful. Inhale, looking out. into the future, college. Exhale, breathing into the back of the neck, chin to chest. Let's do 3 more here. Inhale. And exhale to babe. Breathe into the back of the neck. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Strong warrior. Exhale to babe. Beautiful. We'll release the arms down, straighten that front leg, and we're going to come back to this goddess flow. So walk the heels in, make sure you feel nice and stable. Then we'll inhale, same thing as before, reach the arms up, straighten the legs, connecting to that breath. It's all about the breath here. Bending the knees, hands come to baby. Cool, inhale, move at your own pace, but move with your breath. If you find that you're getting a little bit too heated here as we connect to the lower body, then take that exhale out through your mouth. So we'll move from kind of an ujjayi or victorious breath to really releasing some of that heat out through the mouth whenever you need to. It's a great way to just cool down a little bit. And on this round, we might begin to integrate the neck, maybe tracing the fingertips with the nose. If you're feeling quite off balance today, we're still kind of getting into the prenatal zone, then you might keep your focus fixated on one thing. So Hyla's going to keep moving here with her breath, straightening the legs, maybe integrating the neck and the nose, or maybe holding on to a focal point of drishti if you need more balance, more stability, more grounding. So, I mean, the name of the game here is Goddess Pose. So we're going to take just a couple moments, Hyla, here to invite our friends to just kind of freestyle in Goddess. So we know our flow. You can close your eyes too if you feel grounded enough and really just connect to the beautiful woman that you are. Subtext is get a little freaky. So we get into our body here on the mat. We practice the art of self-love so that we are in good shape to serve others, to serve our baby, to love our baby. The idea being here that you take this time for yourself so that you can be the best and most beautiful version of yourself as you enter your due date, really confident. Okay, awesome. Let's inhale, reach it up. And this time, Hyla, we're going to release the fingertips to interlace behind the back for a quick chest opener here. And then we'll take it back down to the ground. So press into the ball joint of your big toes just for stability. Draw the knuckles down and away. We're not going to back bend here, but rather just focus on the arms. So knuckles go down and away. And we feel that chest opener here. Beautiful, gorgeous. Only a couple breaths here. Keep it nice and soft in the neck. And then if there has been anything that's been stressing you out or any blockages, any things from the past sneaking up on you or any worries about the future, take a deep breath in. And as you release your fingertips, break free of that worry and let it go. Cool. All right, nice and slow in your own time, ladies. We're going to make it all the way back down to the ground. So take your time as you journey back down to the earth. All right, so we have transitioned to seated. We've also got out some comfy things, some blankets and some bolsters. If you don't have a bolster, no worries, grab a pillow. Or you can maybe just stack up some towels or some blankets to help out as we head towards our Shavasana. But first, we're gonna come to this butterfly pose again. And this time we're gonna grab the ankles, the toes, the arches of the feet. whatever feels best. But this time we're actually going to find a little movement. So Hyla's hips are quite open, so you don't have to even do a whole lot of movement. A lot of ladies' hips are or knees are gonna be up here because their hips are speaking to them. So for you ladies, it's this tiny pulse. This isn't this big butterfly thing that we learned in ballet when we were young, perhaps. But this is, you can kind of close your eyes and just connect to that ball and socket joint. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep the chest open and the shoulders and neck soft. We're gonna be here for just a couple breaths. Awesome. Then we'll take the fingertips now to the outer edges of the knees and slowly walk the outer edges of the feet out and then bring the knees in. Now from here we're going to move to laying on our side. So we're going to come on to our left side here and we're going to extend the legs out long. And you can take your time getting here. No need to rush now, right? And I'm going to deliver some goodies to Hyla, but you can take this moment here to, maybe we'll bring one of these up for your head, my dear. You can take this moment to gather your props, or perhaps you have a partner working with you. And we're gonna try two things. So we can lay down on that blanket. We're gonna try the bolster, but then I wanna try the blankets too, because sometimes with these bolsters, there's not enough give, you know, for that comfy like body pillow effect. So you can give it a try. We're gonna come to lie on the left side, my friends. And this is gonna look a little different for everyone. So it always kind of bugs me when there's like one set relaxation, when every woman is different and should be able to kind of ask for what they need, which is also gonna be a big thing, right? As now and as we move into the next, you know, stage, motherhood is making sure that we're taking care of ourselves and still asking for what we need, asking for help when we need it, asking for an extra blanket when you need it. So there's this. We can also try the blankets between the legs. You want to try that instead? And it's just kind of maybe a little softer. How's that? And you can actually lift this leg up here. Give her a little thing there. And so the idea here is in third trimester, we're going to be here in relaxation a little bit longer than normal. And we're not going to let go of the breath, but we're going to take this time very consciously for you. So you can close your eyes here, my friends. You can soften through the fingertips and toes. Soften your lips and soften the skin of the face here. And permission, Hyla and my friends out there, to let go. You can rest your arm gently on your hips. If you want to bring your hand to baby, you can. But wherever you are, we're coming into a conscious place of you time, of relaxation. Relaxing the jaw. And once again, bringing your attention to the spine. Maybe sweeping your mind's eye up and down the spine. Allowing the joints and the muscles to relax here. And here we truly practice letting go. This is going to be important in that moment where we need to be there for baby most. So stay here in this side Shavasana for as long as you like, as long as time allows. Maybe you move from your practice into a nap. Or maybe you just take a couple moments more with the breath here. I want to thank Hyla for joining me, sharing her pregnancy and her practice and friendship with me, and you for sharing your time, your energy, and your breath with us. From my heart to yours, we seal our practice today by saying Namaste.